drowning in deadlines, spending long days in the office, replying to emails at midnight. In some cultures, working long hours has become a status symbol, but the effects can be deadly. In Japan, death by overwork has its own name, Karoshi. Its latest victim, a 23-year-old man who'd worked 190 hours of overtime in a month. The Japanese government has promised to review labour laws and work culture.
So there is a pressure then on the companies to adopt practices so that their workers aren't dying from overwork.
Tighter budgets, smaller teams and pressure to perform. Across the world, people are working longer hours. Does the balance between the office and personal life need to be redressed? Japan, a place where employees are expected to put their companies above everything else. On top of a 40-hour week, workers can clock up over 100 hours of overtime each month, and often they don't claim for the extra time.
働きすぎてストレスが溜まって、体のしびれだったり、お腹をこうずっと壊している状態だったり、めまいがしたり、頭痛がしたりっていう、ストレスから多分来る。過労が原因なんですけど、それが原因で体を一回壊して、数日会社を休んで。
A recent report found that 1 in 4 Japanese employees are at risk of working to death, losing their lives to heart attacks, strokes and suicide. The Japanese government has capped overtime to 100 hours a month, and companies that flout the law are being made examples of. Advertising giant Dentsu was fined after making employees work excessive overtime.
厳粛に受け止めています。責任の重大さを改めて痛感しております。
Working long hours is not unique to Japan. Increasingly in the US and mainland Europe, people are giving more time to their jobs. But as companies grapple with poor productivity from overstretched workers, is a change in approach needed? And should businesses and governments be looking to places like Denmark, considered a model of work-life balance? Most people there work around 33 hours a week. Overtime is generally frowned upon and flexibility is common. Working 9 to 5 is now almost non-existent. But what benefit does a longer day bring? Does working more actually make people less productive? Is there a case for prioritising living over feeding the corporate machine?